Have you ever wondered which are the elements that are going to help you drop a dress size in weeks? Do you feel that you're really, really stuck and you've got absolutely nowhere to go? Nothing is working for you anymore? Then stop here. I've got some 5 elements that are going to really help you drop those dress sizes in absolute weeks. You have to understand it's a package. There's not just one thing that you need to be looking at. Most women feel 100% better when they've lost some. I absolutely understand that, and I hear that all the time. I feel so much better when I've lost some. More confident, I feel fabulous, I feel I can go more places, stand up and talk for myself. I feel so much better, so fabulous. Most women think they know what they need to do to lose some. They say, I need to eat less and I need to move more. But what about if some of those things that you're doing are actually ruining all your chances of actually losing the sum that makes you feel so much more fabulous in your own body? Let me tell you that food is only 20% of the whole package. Exercise, probably less than 10%. Let's call it 20%. Your mindset, your focus, again, just 20%. We have to be looking at the whole process, the whole package, the mind, the body, and the spiritual element of it as well. So the 5 elements that I'm just going to introduce you today. Yes, nutrition, but what nutrition? Until you know your body code and what the fuel for you that's going to work absolutely brilliantly at helping you access the hormones and access the cells that are holding on to the fat and have them release them. There are certain kind of nutrition that will work exactly right for you. Your level of sleep. If you're exhausted, if you're holding on to personal history, that's emotionally exhausting, you're not going to be able to access into those hormones and access into those fat cells either. Again, it's part of the package. It's another 20%. Less stress. How can you focus your mind and change your perception? Again, 20%. Exercise releases certain hormones that allow you to get the access code to the fat cells. And of course, over all of this, in the whole package, we are talking and weaving your chemical culprits, your hormones within all of this. Nutrition, sleep, less stress, exercise. We have to be able to focus on those kind of things because the leptin, the growth hormone, are accessing into your fat cells and telling them to hold on to the weight because of the mental focus, because of the emotional stress, the exhaustion, because of the bad nutrition and the cravings that we keep having. So what can you do today? What can you do today that's really going to help you? I'm going to be giving you a link to the body code diagnosis, which will help you understand for you what perfect fuel is going to really start working. There are 5 very simple questions that help you to sort of help me look at your symptoms, help access which hormones are working, which ones are switched on and which ones are switched off. Your nutrition is very, very, very important, but it is only 20% of the whole package. Your exercise, your movement, but you cannot imagine getting out there and moving if you're exhausted, so it just doesn't happen. You also can't eat very good nutrition because you just don't feel attracted to it. We need to be looking at the chemical consistency and how your body code is reacting so that we can actually get access to the great nutrition, so that we can get access to the energy, so that you can just, oh my God, I feel like going for a great big long walk today. I feel like going for a run. I feel like moving. My body just is asking for it. That is how gentle and that is how fantastic it is when everything comes in all together. So take the free body code diagnosis that I'm going to put below here, because I've created this just for women. It's a very simple quiz just for women who are struggling, who feel stuck, who haven't been able to get anything to work for them before. They've exercised like mad, they've starved themselves silly, and they're just not able to get the results that they're looking for. So if you knew exactly what to eat, but it's just not working for you, this body code will really help you understand the fuel system that will be best for you, so that you can start feeling 100% better every time you lose some. And you will regularly lose some, like 2 pounds a week, when you change your particular fuel system. When I'm talking about fuel system, we're talking about nutrition, we're talking about the sleep, which will actually restore your fuel system. We're talking about less stress, which will releasing the old stories, the personal history, focusing your mind, changing your perspective. It's an absolutely beautiful journey. You need to be able to turn on leptin, growth hormone, and you certainly need to be able to turn off adrenaline and the insulin that races around your body, and the cortisol and all those other kind of things. And there are very simple ways of doing that, and I'll be able to detect those when you've taken the body code. So take the body code, find out what's going on for you, and let's get this resolved once and for all. I'm Fiona Robertson. I am the Body Renewer and Body Whisperer. I'm here to help you feel absolutely freaking fantastic and fabulous in your own body. I hope that what I've shared today has been helpful. I'm here to share every single thing that has taken me years to find out, having been a detox diva, having been raw vegan, having to starve myself, having to force myself to exercise until I got injuries. I will see you next time. These mini classes are here because I want you to understand there is so much more available for you. Here's to feeling fabulous, darling.